Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Paul Koenig's Market Garden Nijmegen Bridge. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that, but whatever, it's that bridge. So it's from Victory Point Games. Victory Point Games is known for having pretty good components for these inexpensive small box war games. A lot of times they have laser cut counters and so on and so forth. Alright, Paul Koenig's Market Garden is a series of small format, competitive introductory level war games covering the critical first 3 days of Operation Market Garden, where the Allies attempted to seize a series of bridges in Holland and end World War II before Christmas. Each game in the series covers a separate bridge: Arnhem, Eindhoven, and Nijmegen. I don't know how the hell to pronounce that. As a player, you must command your German or Allied forces so as to capture key objectives on the board while keeping your casualties down and your opponent's casualties up. Nijmegen Bridge is the third and final game in the Market Garden series, covering the events happening at this vital river crossing from September 17th through 19th, 1944. The central Nijmegen sector of the attack crossed an arm of the Rhine that could not be bridged easily. If the 82nd Airborne failed to capture the Nijmegen crossing, the advance of 30th Corps would be checked and Operation Market Garden would fail. With plenty of decision-making and optional rules to extend gameplay and realism, the Allied advance into Germany hangs in the balance of Nijmegen Bridge. I've played one other game from this, or two other games from this series actually, so I guess I've had all three of them now. It says each day turn is about 4.5 hours. Each night turn is 10 hours. Each hex is 0.6 kilometers, and each unit is a company to a regiment. And it says solitaire suitability is an 8, and complexity is a 3. That sounds accurate. Solitaire suitability, if it's like the other games, I'd put it more like about a 7, or maybe a 6, not an 8. Alright. Victory Point Games is known for having these sleeves here that they put their boxes inside of. Unfortunately, Victory Point Games no longer makes war games, which is a shame because they did a good job. Alright, here's the counters. These are laser cut. I always like their counters. Artwork looks decent on them, and it's high quality material. Got a little dice. Get all this stuff out of here. Alright, there's the rule book. Let's take a look. There's actually two maps. One is just a regular paper map, and the other one is the same map except it's mounted. Alright, let's put together the mounted map. Alright, there you go. On the map, it's got a paratroop landing table, and then it's got a terrain key here, along with a terrain effects chart. And here's the turn record track. Here's a sequence of play: paratroop landing phase, support phase, leadership, artillery, allied support, interdiction, and then the operations phase where you do movement, combined arms, and full fire. And then fourth is the housekeeping phase. And then at night there's a different sequence of play: German redeployment phase and the housekeeping phase. And the battle sequence is preparation, designate firing units, defensive support, offensive support, terrain effects, or defensive fire. Offensive fire, and then you apply the results. Yeah, this series, they're easy to learn, and they play pretty quick. Alright, let's see what ads we got here. One for Zulus on the Ramparts is a good one. Hell's Gate, I got that. I'm actually selling a copy of that right now, I think on eBay or something. Last King of Scotland's good. This is this game right here. Alright, let's take a look through the rule book. Starts with an introduction, then goes over the game equipment, so you can inventory your game if you bought it used like I did and make sure it's all there. Now it's showing what the unit symbols are if you're not familiar with NATO military symbols. Alright, the rule of halves. Whenever a value is halved for any reason, always round up. It's going into setting up the play and sequence of play, which we already went over, and paratroop landings. Here's your support phase and your movement rules here. Looks like there's a regular movement and road movement. Here's your fire combat rules, and there's even close combat. And here's some optional rules like leadership, which gives you the ability to do force march and a bunch of other stuff. Here's your interdiction rules. And now here's your exclusive rules. Looks like there's special rules for reinforcements for this. And then a little bit of stuff added to the fire combat phase. And looks like you're getting victory points, 2 for each objective hex, 1 for each eliminated allied unit. Obviously you have to be the German player to get that. 1 for each undamaged German unit, and 1 for each undamaged allied unit. Obviously you have to be the allied player. And 5 victory points for occupying both sides of either Nijmegen bridge at the end of the game. Occupying just one side of the bridge yields victory points as above. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will try this one soon. It should be fun, just like all the other ones. Have a good evening.